Friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll see the very important function of Excel, which is VLOOKUP. So we have two tables as you can see over here. First is related to employee data, which tells you the employee ID, department employee belongs to, and the salary of that employee. So in the table 2, our ask is to fetch the employee department, their salary against the employee name and employee ID. So this data, since it's very small, taken for the example purpose, so may look, very easy to fill in by the manual ways. You can directly see the employee 101. You can see the department against employee 101, which is HR. You can manually type it over here, and the salary, which is again 48,000. So you can type in out the salary over here. But while we go for the bigger and bigger data sets, and the ask bonus increasing, so we don't have much of a time over there to fetch the data manually. So over there, our use of VLOOKUP will come into the picture. So talking of lookup, there are generally on a very basic level two type of lookup exists into Excel, which is VLOOKUP. We call it as vertical lookup, and the second one is HLOOKUP, which is horizontal. So in this table or in this particular example, we have the use of VLOOKUP, which is vertical. So let's get into the same. Uh, so over here we need the department in the table 2 against the given employee ID. So we'll go on and apply VLOOKUP. So we have to go for is equals to, then VLOOKUP. You see it over here. So you can either click it on this or you can press tab. So over here, guys, we can see Excel already pops you out the required things which it's looking for. So we are to go for the lookup value. So lookup value, you can think of it as a common characteristics or common key. We call it as primary key also. So which joins the table 1 and table 2. So in our case, it's employee ID. So let's click on the same. So the second ask is the table array. So you select the first table. So we go for the comma. Then it's asking us for the column index. So over here, our first column is employee ID. Second column is department, and we are looking for the department. So we have to enter two comma. We either look for the approximate match or the exact match. In our case, or in most of the cases, we look for the exact match. We close this formula. So over here we can see HR is the department employee 101 John Adams belongs to. So guys, this is the simple thing. We go on and we stretch this particular cell to populate the requirements into the other uh, rows which is required. So as you can see, okay, we stretch this. You will see it is finance 102, IT 103, 104 marketing and operations. But guys, if you see, you just enter into this, your table selection has gone down. Over here, since the example is very simple, even if the table one is 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the ask is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in the ideal scenario, these ask won't be this simple. Over here, we could match because the data was consistent. But in actual scenarios, you have to go for this table. While you are going for this table, reference table, we call it as. So you are to fix this. So how do we fix this? There are cell references or there are table references. So table references are majorly of two types. One is absolute and another is the relative. So we'll deep dive into the same at some point in time. But for the moment, we press F4. So it's the absolute referencing, the type of referencing we were talking about. So this is the absolute referencing. So this will fixate your table coordinates, which is from cell A3, this one, to C8, which is this one. So this will be fixated. So now you can, drag these and see over here. We could not see any difference, as we mentioned earlier, because the data was consistent. As you can see over here, if we change this to 103, this will again go to IT. But in the earlier formula, if you try by yourself, it won't change, or it will give you an error or some other hashtag value or hashtag null type of a thing. So for the salary again, we apply VLOOKUP. We go for the lookup value, which is again employee ID. We go for the table array, which is your table 1. We press F4 to convert this into the absolute referencing. We go for the column index, which is salary. So from the first table, we can see this is first, second, or third column it is. So we go for the exact match. We close this. So here we are, 48,000 for employee 101, John Adams, into the HR department. So we populate this for the others, and we are here. So thank you guys. So this is the HLOOKUP. Going forward, we'll see many more interesting videos. So consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much.